the largest nuclear-free zone city in the world.
Well, it's an event. Actually, I always fantasized about walking across the United States. That was one of the things that captured my imagination about this walk.
One of the most effective means of preserving the peace is to prepare for war. My friends, let us remain prepared and strong. Peace, my friends, peace through strength.
Explain. There are certain controls that we do not have over our own sperm. This happens to be one of those conservative genes that I had. I'm not sure where it came from, but here it is.
Had a major conflict between two superpowers, where one superpower gave away his weapons and the other superpower did the same.
The Soviets have stopped testing for a year. Don't you think that the United States should join them, considering that the scientists have said we're able to verify them, or prominent scientific
Well, it depends
teams
which scientists have said so. First of all, it's
our own
social
scientists.
responsibility.
No, it was
I'm
our
not going to take
scientists.
them.
Well,
They have not
you know that the
followed
Reagan
there.
administration has said that we are able to verify. Were you aware of that?
No, and that's not the case.
What is the case?
The case is that they have not agreed to mutually neutral on-site verification. That's
Yes,
what we've
they
been
have.
asking for
No, they
20
did.
years.
They
And that's
have
what the
agreed to
House passed. They said that if we could get on-site verification, well, I don't know if we're going to get that. I rather doubt it.
Well, they recently did agree to on-site verification.
Gorbachev said he would. It never came out in print. It hasn't been agreed to. It hasn't been signed. That's all
It has come out in print.
has not been signed. When it's signed, and when we have monitors on their test locations,
Then you would
I'll
support a
be
test ban treaty.
Certainly.
All right.
But
Let's
it
get a
won't
test
happen
ban
anytime
treaty.
soon.
If I wasn't at work, I would be in it.
Peace march.
You want to say it again? Watch my lips. Yes, a nuclear war can be fought and won.
And so the issue, ladies and gentlemen, is do you have a death wish or a life wish? I got a life wish. I want to make. That's why I like the movie.
Chicago doesn't care. Denver didn't care. You can put your whole damn column together. You can be in perfect precision. You can have drum majorettes. Chicago ain't gonna care. And I'm not sure Cleveland's gonna care. And I'm not prepared for Pittsburgh to care.
How do you know they weren't impressed, though? How do you
They
know they
weren't
weren't
impressed.
impressed?
They weren't
They're standing in awe of a large group marching through the town.
Trying to impress them.
Well, we certainly are trying to make impact with our to get a message across, and you have to get their attention to do it.
Small towns, small cities, fine. It's got nothing to do with big areas. And, I mean, but if we're going to talk about the impact of this thing, the impact is real individual, it's real small, it's real quiet.
If that's what we've done, if that's what we estimated, then we've wasted 9 goddamn months. That's right. That's right. Huh?
Why? You can't tell me that. There's no way that you can invalidate the little old lady that I talked to on the street the other day. And that was the only little old lady that I talked to all day long. But I'll tell you something. When I spoke to her and I told her my feelings, she was moved. And if that's the only person that I come in contact with, or the only person that I move, that makes this entire trip worth it to me.
If we've accomplished anything that's valuable, that's lasting, have we done anything for global nuclear disarmament? It doesn't change overnight. We live in what I call the Burger King mentality. America wants it now, they want it in 60 seconds, we want it in plastic, and we want to see the accomplishment, it's done. And any lasting change doesn't happen like that. So we're fighting all this baggage we brought with us for our culture, and we have this real, I mean, we're not walking, it's not a mistake. We could fly to DC and have 1 million people at the rally, but we're walking on purpose. We're learning to get in touch, step by step, with those things that last. The evolution is a slow process.
That's the future of the world.
Hank, would you like a postcard to write your senator?
Yes, right. Give me one. I'll definitely write one. I'll inspect the needs one.
Oh, that's for your representative,
Okay.
and that's for your senator.
Okay, I'll
Okay,
definitely
we're
write.
trying to get them to cut off funding for nuclear testing.
I can go along
You right
with
about
that.
that? Okay.
The people are the government. And unless people start understanding that, things like Star Wars and all that stuff will continue to happen. You know? That's all I got to say. Really.
Presently today in this country, we're experiencing a vast deindustrialization of this country. The billions and billions of dollars that they are spending on this here nuclear armament should be plowed back into the industry of this country, because the only thing that's going to keep this country strong is a strong industry and a strong economy.
First they asked for a concession. We gave them concession. Then they closed us out, just like that, 1, 2, 3. The day for the middle class rich is gone. Either you're rich or you perish.
If we can develop nuclear weapons, if we can go to the moon, certainly we can create jobs where people can have a decent living and can live in peace and live with the standards that we have held.
What needs to happen today is that the labor movement, which is over here, and the peace movement, which is over here, need to become one movement of the American people.
Well, thank you.
Trees and Keys is the coin name the march gave to a ceremony we did in town after city after little hamlet across America as we walked. We would be welcomed by the mayor in a little ceremony, and at that time we would exchange some token. And even the mayors that didn't agree with our politics agreed with our purpose and agreed with our behavior.
Your spirituals at Earn High, I can't hardly believe it.
No words could possibly even remotely express the deep appreciation that we have.
And thank goodness that 700 of you continued to make this great march.
All I can say is thank you for letting us all know you, and it's been a wonderful time. Thank you.
And then as something to carry on, we would plant a tree. This is what we're marching for, is for a green future for this earth, and not to ever have to worry about nuclear warfare again.
We are gentle